Thank you, everyone. Can you all hear me? Yeah. I want to come up today to support what you're doing and say thank you. Thank you for speaking out against these companies, because they are taking over Britain and they are preying on every single community in this country. I spent Tuesday with a young lady. She's a nurse. She took out a loan for £100 because the tyre on her car was flat. She's ended up having to pay back £17,000. It was only because her mum got a redundancy package that family has been able to help her out. The reason she got into debt for £17,000 is not rocket science. It's what we all know. It's when you look at the adverts of these firms and you think you've misread where the decimal point is. How can it be right that you can lend people money for 4,000 or in one case 16,000% interest rate? Because I tell you, it doesn't make me proud that we're one of the few countries in the world where this happens. Most other countries cap what these firms can charge and they don't see the kind of problems that we're seeing here in the UK. And if I tell you that 80% of the loans that people are taking out are for basics, it's that tyre that's broken down, it's people borrowing to put food on their table, keep a roof above their head. Millions of people in this country now are having to turn to payday loans to pay their mortgages. So when I know that there's a way of doing payday lending which will help people in difficulty but won't cause these kind of problems, that's when I know that people like me and Julie have to act. And I just want to pay tribute to Julie because she's a phenomenal We have to make the take serious what we do. We have to say that we don't want these legal loan sharks preying on people in our communities and taking the good name of football teams like Bolton Wanderers to task in this way and associating you with these kind of companies. You have people in places like Newcastle too, where Wonder have taken over their club, in Hull where cash converters have turned up, in Nottingham Forest taking over from Money Shop, standing with you saying we don't want to promote this kind of lending in our communities. We want to see a cap on the cost of credit. We want to see credit unions being supported. We don't want to see the kind of debts that we're getting into in our communities that these kind of companies cause. But the only way we can do it is if we do it together, because I tell you, these guys are making a lot of money. Wonga made £45 million last year and they wrote off 41% of the debts that they had. That tells you about the kind of profit they're making from the people that they're pushing into debt. And all these companies are like that. Now, we've been pushing the government to do this, but the government isn't listening yet, which is why we need you to speak up in your community and say, we want this reform, we want the kind of credit they have in other countries where they don't have these kind of problems. I need you to give people like Julie support to take that message to Parliament, and we need your help to take it to the football clubs that are being targeted by these firms. Because let me tell you, it's not an accident. 1 in 5 payday loans in this country is taken out in the northwest. That is why QuickQuid is not here. They're not here out of respect for your club. They're out here to get their hands on your wallets and your purses. And I'm asking for your help to make sure that doesn't happen, because we see the damage that these firms are doing. Thank you for coming today. Please take the petition. Please spread the word that there are alternative forms of credit out there, that we don't want to see baby grows with QuickQuid on, promoting these kind of companies like we've seen in other companies when they've taken over football clubs, telling our kids that this is somehow okay before they've even had the chance to learn what compound interest is. We want to speak up and we want the kind of consumer credit they have in other countries, because we know it's so important to communities like this to make sure that debt doesn't destroy lives, and that is what these companies do. Let's fight for a better consumer credit market in this country. Let's fight for a better response from our football clubs to these kind of problems. But above all, let's keep fighting and speaking up, because if we don't, nobody else will. So thank you for today. Thank you for being sharp stoppers, and keep going.